All right.
All right.
All
That was it.
right.
All I get. Oh,
Well,
no. Oh boy. All right, go lay down. All right. Millie had a little cough attack here. She had a little. She had a little Cracker Barrel for lunch. All right. So welcome back to another edition of Live Feed Read. I'm Paul Reed, your host. I am still here, even though I was supposed to have shoulder surgery on the 25th. It got posted on May 7th. So you get me, and God bless America. So this is
Indeed.
Jason Crawford, the Ed McMahon to my Johnny Carson, appearing
That's right.
live from Tallahassee. And
Tallahassee.
we got a video today. We're going to hold off on that
Okay.
because there's another portion of this video. It's a dash cam of our client's car, and there's front and back. We didn't load up the back portion of it just because our client's face is in it and
Right.
so forth and so on. But if when you see the front part, just picture there is a rear view part where the at-fault driver, as I'll call her, is behind him,
Directly.
directly behind him.
Yep.
Now, he's the individual, he's a nice guy, really, but he's the individual, and this is by the Hard Rock Seminole. This is I-4
Okay.
eastbound. He's
Right.
the guy in the middle lane doing 50 miles an hour that you can't stand. Even though, in all fairness to him, I think the speed limit he said was like 50 miles an hour. So
Okay.
he's, but he's that guy.
Yeah.
She's behind him, and she's going to pass him on the left.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
What she doesn't see, and when you watch this, because it's real quick, as she goes to move out from behind him, in her blind spot is a SUV that she doesn't see.
Mm-hmm.
And you will see that SUV go past as the person either honks, she finally sees it, or is somehow alerted to it because she jerks back into our client's vehicle. All right, so understand this. There's a rear view. She's behind him right now, coming up quickly because he's doing 50. And in all fairness, most people are probably doing 70, give or take, around here. It's not unreasonable. It's you know where it's at. And she doesn't see the blind spot. All right, roll it.
I was rolling it there toward the
Oh,
end
you're
as
an
you were
idiot.
talking. No. It was good. It paired right in with what you were talking
Okay,
about.
so you saw her.
I'll back it up.
You saw the car go by her.
Yep. I'll get the
Okay,
exact
then you
frame
saw
there.
her steer into and crash into our client, right?
Correct. Yeah, I've got it frozen on that frame. Yeah.
Okay, and then have you rolled it
Crunk.
where he pulls over or no?
I rolled it all the way up to that point and then backed it up.
Okay, so you can. All right, so take that down now,
Okay.
and so let's
Crunk.
chat because
Okay.
it's the reason for the everyday comma bull spit with a SPIT.
There it is.
There you
The
go.
letters were missing. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, so everyday bull spit SPIT.
Yep.
So the client comes in and let me turn mine off and says, "Hey, I was the victim of a hit and run because the woman kept going."
Okay.
All right, and I'm like, "Okay, I got a video." I'm like,
Yep.
but all I have is her tag because she kept going.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, we got a tag. That's easy. We can track her down, which we did.
Whoa.
Exactly. So we tracked down her insurance, Allstate, as well.
Okay.
Now, mind you, people out there in TV land, if you ask 10 lawyers that do personal injury, all 10 will say Allstate's the worst insurance company to deal with when it comes to personal injury claims. All 10.
Yeah.
If
9 out
it's
of 10
not
lawyers
all 10,
agree.
then the person that you ask has not been doing personal injury claims very long. But the old people like me, I guarantee you, the TV boys and others, all
Yeah.
10.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's interesting.
So either
Yeah.
way, we track down the person, we send our letter of rep,
Mhm.
and we speak to the Allstate adjuster.
Okay.
Right? She says, "Well, we're denying the claim." I
Okay.
says, "Based on what?"
Yeah.
"The police report." I said, "What police report?"
There isn't one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And so she says, "Oh, there's a 5-page full police report." I'm like, "Well, pray tell, can you send it to me? And what does it say?"
Yeah.
So, at fault driver, Jason, hold on, sit down. Don't fall out of your
Yes.
chair. At fault driver whacks our guy.
Yes.
She keeps going.
Right.
So, and the camera shows, let's just call it 5:10. I think it's different, but say it's a 10-minute interval. See what it says.
Okay.
Is it 10:10, 5:10 on the, can you read it?
On the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10:41.
Okay. Fair enough. So it's in the
48
morning,
miles an hour.
10:41. The police report begins the time of call 10:50.
Okay.
Okay. But she is the one that called the police.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
For
Look,
what?
I can't make this
I
up.
want to turn myself in. That's
Well,
not it, is it?
no, she
No, it's
doesn't.
not.
No, no,
No,
no, no,
it's
no, no,
not.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
So she, at some
Of
point,
course
I
not.
believe
Of
she had a
course.
come to Jesus meeting with herself.
Okay.
Or she called her husband, or she called someone and said,
Yeah.
hey, I was just hit a guy and I kept going. Somebody said, well, you need to pull over and report this, right?
Yeah.
Hold on now. Does she pull over? Well, yes and no. She gets off at MLK, gets back on westbound I-4, pulls over and calls the police.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
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 All the time, meanwhile, my guy
Still
is on the
sitting there.
side of the road
Yeah.
speaking with 911 about the hit and run he was involved in.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So the police come out and she tells them, get this, there was a car behind her
Okay.
who went to pass her
Okay.
and for whatever reason hit her.
Okay. On the other side of her car?
Yeah, the way the damage was, he would
Yeah.
have passed her like this.
So he
and
went
then hit
around her and then bumped into her on that
Right.
side?
Right. So I talked to Allstate. I said, well, there's a police report. I said, is my client on that report? No, it was reported as a hit and run. I said,
Okay.
and this is what, and mind you, her husband is the insured. And these people are of means. Let's just say
Okay.
they are up the upper echelon of professions. And I
Okay.
don't want to, but
Sure.
up
Yeah. Yeah.
there. Let's put there's athletes, there's movie stars, there's businessmen, there's lawyers, and there's that other one
Okay.
that you want your daughter to marry.
Okay. Got you.
Right. So somebody, either she or whomever she spoke with, concocted a story. And that's the story they told. That I
Okay.
was involved in a hit and run crash, and this is what happened.
Yeah. Okay.
I said, Allstate, is that what she told you as well? She says, yes. And she doesn't know there's a video. Allstate doesn't know. I
Nice.
said, well, your client now has committed 2 or maybe 3 felonies.
Yeah.
Or you're insured. It's be you're insured. She goes,
You're
what are you
insured, yeah.
talking about? And this lady was a real bee.
Yeah. Yeah.
A
Yeah.
real bee, Jason.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and because these Allstates, she's huffing and puffing, and the plaintiff's lawyer, you, and I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I have a video. So I'm just calmly saying, well, number one, she filed a false police report.
Yeah.
That's a felony. And she started talking. I said, well, let me finish.
Yeah.
Number two, it's a felony hit and run because there were injuries and property damage. That's number 2 felony. Number 3, which is punishable by 5 years in prison, she filed a false insurance claim.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any proof of this? Oh,
Did she
yeah.
file a claim?
I
Was
got
it
a
based
video.
on a false police report?
I got a video. Front and back. Now it's hold on. It gets better. I said, well, here's the deal. You send me your police report, which is not helpful at all, and I'll send you my video, which shows the whole crash.
Yep.
So we did.
Yeah.
Having watched this video, right?
Mm-hmm.
and knowing that there's another video that shows this woman coming up behind, moving into the left lane, basically showing the other car that we see in her blind spot pass and this crash, who would you think's at fault?
Her.
Right. My lion eyes. Don't believe your lion eyes. Right?
Lion.
Right.
But wait, the gaslighting is real. Hold tight.
You know what, Allstate having seen this, and we sent her front and back. So she's
Let's hear it. Jeez.
Well, I don't think that proves anything.
I've heard that before.
I need 2 minutes or 3 minutes of video before the crash.
What? You think she just appeared?
3 minutes, the lady is on Malfunction Junction at 275 and I-4. 3 minutes. And it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
The crash occurred because she is behind our client doing 50, albeit in a 50. She's going to swing out and pass him, which is fine. She just doesn't realize there's a person in her blind spot. And when she goes to swing out, she realizes it and whacks him.
A better defense would have been, this is an AI video. Because that's more believable nowadays.
Yeah, I agree that this, he made this up.
Yeah.
So, but it's just, and this goes on, Jason, all day.
No way.
It's yeah. Now here's our what is it, PSA?
Yeah.
This is, having done this a while now, you need a dash cam in your car.
Yes.
People out there. Because without this dash cam, my guy's screwed.
Yeah. Yes.
And I could bring in Des and Michelle over and over and over. Our clients would be screwed, but for they had dash cam.
Man, yeah.
So now they have wireless dash cam. They have dash cams you could wire to your car. And I will tell you what, a lot of people have those little things, right? Put your camera on and use that as a dash cam. When you get home, delete it. It don't take up any space.
Yeah.
Most people are driving 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And even if you're not, so what? It does, you go home, you hit delete, nothing happened. But the best bet is a dash cam because it saved my guy's life as far as who's at fault for this crash. Because
that's good.
What you can see by way of this podcast is, and I know this is going to shock you, as a God-fearing, Jesus-loving man, people lie.
What?
Yeah. People actually don't tell the truth.
Yeah.
And evidently, there are people out there that won't just take responsibility for their actions.
That gets under my skin.
I know this is the first time you're hearing this, Mr. Crawford, that people don't take responsibility for their actions and that people don't always tell the truth. But,
right.
I'm your elder, only in age, not in looks. That is the truth. That is the Reed gospel today.
Yeah, man.
People don't take responsibility for their actions, and oftentimes people don't tell the truth.
That's so sad. Yeah. It's very frustrating as all get out.
All right. I don't know. I mean, this was kind of self-explanatory. I didn't have any tests for you today, but do you have any questions?
Yeah. The person who, on by, do they get factored in? I would have thought that Allstate would have tried to pivot and blame them or something.
First off, you can't find them. And I mean, think about it. If you're driving in the left lane and somebody swerves in front of you, you're not negligent.
True. I forgot that you had already mentioned that you had the rear view footage as well that showed that.
They were just driving along and Miss Speed Racer goes to pass in the left lane. Now, what's kind of sad is she could have passed in the right lane. There was no cars there either.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the sad thing is the old what is it? The Kool-Aid drinker at Allstate can't believe what her own eyes show her.
Yeah, that is so wild to see something like that and double down. That is probably the most frustrating part of it. As it's do you know that skit from Monty Python's Search for the Holy Grail? where he goes.
I watched that movie, but I don't know. I haven't. It's like 50 years old, so I
Yeah.
haven't
Well,
memorized it.
he goes to fight the Black Knight, and he
Oh, I
like
saw that the
chops
other day.
he chops
Yeah.
his arm off, and he's like,
Mhm.
"There, I've won." He's like, "No, you didn't." He's like, "I chopped your arm off." He goes, "No, you didn't." What's that on the ground? Nothing. It's like
Dude,
what?
if out there in TV land, I think you can watch just that portion.
Yeah,
It goes on until the Black Knight has no legs and no arms,
we'll
and he's
call it a
still
draw.
and he, yeah. That was funny. Yeah, he's sitting
Yes,
there. He's got no arms, no legs. He goes, yeah,
yes,
we'll call it a
we'll call
draw.
it a draw.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But
Oh
all right,
man.
well, anything else?
No, well, no, I've showed my kids that recently, so that's become the most quoted movie in the house lately.
That's
But
pretty funny. But yeah,
um,
it just goes to show you, you know, how frustrating it can be. And I know people
yeah,
out there watching this in TV world. I'm sure in your jobs, you probably have similar where it's black and white, and someone says, "Well, no, it's green and blue."
yeah,
You want to
yeah,
smash your head against the wall. Now, the unfortunate part is, for this woman is, they're just going to get sued.
yeah.
State is going to get their insured sued because this frontline adjuster is an idiot.
Mm,
Just an idiot, a
yeah,
Kool
yeah,
Aid, or I don't know what.
yeah.
And as soon as it gets to the next level, they're going to call and say, "Hey, will you still, settle the case?" Basically, and I'll
Right.
say yes, but you're paying the $500 filing fee and service of process.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Is there a reason for them to drop her and not cover it at all, or is she still covered
Oh, they
even though
could.
the?
That is a wonderful question. Yes, they very much could deny coverage based on her material misrepresentation on how the crash occurred. Basically, she lied.
Oof.
One hundred
Yeah,
percent.
and that would suck for your client, right? For your client.
Well, it would suck for her and her husband
Okay.
because
Okay.
remember, these people are of means.
Right. Okay. Yeah. There is something to recover.
Simple
Sometimes
as
there's
that.
not.
Right.
Sometimes there's not. Okay. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, oftentimes, believe it or not, but this is not
Yeah.
that case.
Yeah. All right. Well, this will be interesting. Maybe we'll have to do a follow up and see like where
Yes,
is
why
this
don't
case in
we?
a couple weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll if when the case resolves, I'll remember this, and that'll
Yeah.
be our Friday podcast, or
That'll be
at least
perfect.
a follow up blurb, so to speak.
Yeah, that'll be perfect. We'll bring the
Okay.
video out, review it, and then hear the final. That'll
All
be cool.
right. All right. Well,
Yeah.
that's all I have. I figure we
Okay.
get a video, get a good one, so to speak. We'll show it.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, look, people, you have insurance for a reason. And if you don't, public service number two, if you don't have bodily injury liability,
Mm,
I know insurance is expensive, at least get $10,000. Because if you're involved in a crash, you're at fault, and you don't have bodily injury, the state of Florida can suspend your license and
mm-hmm.
make you get what used to be called like an SR-22. They may have changed the name, they may have not have, but it's basically a bodily injury policy. And I can tell you that they used to make DUI people get.
Yeah.
They're extremely expensive.
Yeah. It's punitively
Extremely.
expensive. Yes.
So the $200 or $300 a 6 months or a year on bodily injury is
Mm-hmm.
nothing compared to having your license suspended, hiring a lawyer to get your license suspended, and then paying 3 years for a SR-22. And if you
Yeah.
think you're not going to be in a crash where you're at fault, well, guess what? I have a very nice office. I employ a lot of people, and there are other law firms 100 times larger than ours where
Yep.
somebody caused the crash who didn't think they were going to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for
Right?
sure. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we've heard a lot of
get a
them here.
$10,000 policy. If you got more money, get more, but get that as a minimum. Get
Mm-hmm.
you a dash cam. And if you're involved in a crash, don't be stupid, because I don't know what's going to happen to this woman, but she is potentially facing 3 serious felony charges,
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
all
And
because she just kept going.
yeah, it's crazy. I'll add one more to that good list. Call Reed and Reed, because it's like having a lawyer in the family.
There you go, baby. Exactly. All right.
Man.
Well, it's Friday, and Ryan we have a charity event sponsored by Reed and Reed.
Cool.
It's a wild.
No, the wild game thing.
Oh yeah, you know what it is?
Yeah. We talked about it on the podcast a couple weeks ago. That's awesome.
Okay,
It's
well, that's
or is this
tonight.
weekend? Nice.
So, here's the beauty of how things work. People up north, I feel your pain. It hasn't rained here in like forever.
Yeah.
So we got a charity event outside. Guess what it's supposed to do?
It's gonna rain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So hopefully it'll hold off till later. But what are you gonna do?
The best you can, any day, every day.
All right. Well, so that's all I have for you.
All right.
See here. Did I show you the
you did last week
of Billy?
Yeah, it's great. What a likeness that is.
Well, you know what? Here's what's interesting. Have you seen Millie or no in person?
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you this. We'll be quick.
Yeah, go for it.
What's wrong with the picture?
According to the real version?
Yeah.
She's not as chubby? I don't know.
Well, that too.
She found your Miller Lite? I don't know.
This one has a tail.
Oh, right.
Dude, I didn't notice that at all.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that either.
Our number one fan, Barbara Ann, my mom. She immediately said, of course, love mom.
She doesn't miss anything, dude.
Pointing out the defects in either you or something else is her specialty.
She doesn't miss anything. I love you, Barbara.
That's not a true and accurate picture. Well, she gained like you. Yeah, well, they took a little weight off her.
Yeah.
The dog has a tail.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, it does.
Yes.
I'll be darned.
She's also the one who got the 5-letter answer to what you put in your drink. It's cream.
Yeah. Yes. God love mom.
Yeah, man. Yes, we love you, Bob.
All right. Well, that's all I have for you.
Awesome. All right.
Take us out.
You got it.
See you in church on Sunday.
There it is.
Reed and Reed, it's like having a lawyer in the family.